again, my lovelies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Lenry Ogutu and karibu to the channel. In case you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button somewhere down here and join the family. On to our wedding series, part 2. I'm going to do 10 things every bride needs to know. Guys, some of these things I was told in good time to save myself some embarrassment. Some of these things I learned the hard way. So on to it without wasting your time. Let us get into it. Shop for your wedding dress plus other accessories early enough. Especially if you're the petite kind like me. Guys, I wanted a mermaid dress so bad that I had to start shopping for my wedding dress. Was it like 8 months before the date? Because I was told wedding dresses for petite ladies are very hard to come by, and if you do, they'll cost you an arm and a leg. So guys, I had to start early thanks to my friend AC and my best lady Vinique. They were with me throughout this journey. Make sure that your dress fits well and that you're comfortable in it. It is something that is not going to start messing up your day sometime later in the day. Most people go for shoulder dresses. Guys, I'll try and put a picture of my dress up here. It wasn't very much of shoulder-ish. It was of shoulder up to this point, I think. And I know I was avoiding of shoulders. I am not the kind of person who would want to be in an off-shoulder wedding dress for an entire day, because guys, it gets to a point where it's very uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. So go for your wedding dress way early. That way you allow yourself time to compare, contrast. You go fit a lot of dresses until you get to a point, okay, you know, that time you don't have any time pressing on you because you're like, I still have a year, I still have 8 months, 10 months. You can go crazy, go try different things, ball gowns, mermaids, airlines, whatever kind of thing you want. You get the time to try them on. The only downside with these wedding shops in Kenya, and I understand, putting on a wedding dress, fitting a wedding dress is really hard. It takes time when they have to tie those two things behind you, and it depends on the wedding dress. But some of them charge like a lot of money just for you to fit a dress. So you might also want to take that into consideration, but start early. Number 2, hey guys, this is important, and this is the one I learned the hard way. Remember to eat, and eat properly. Eat well, guys. You don't want to be fainting on your wedding day or a night to your wedding day. Guys, I wasn't eating. By the way, I think I lost like 2 kgs before my wedding. Like the week before my wedding, I lost just a week before my wedding. I lost up to 2 kgs. It wasn't funny. I am not the fattest, okay? And by the way, on my wedding day, my dress was kind of just moving around me because I'd become slightly smaller. So you really want to eat. Trust me, you don't want to make headlines for being the bride that fainted on her wedding day when you're giving people food to eat. So do yourself a favor, eat and eat. Organize for pre-visit and book a place you'll spend the night of your wedding early enough. Trust me, you do not want to be roaming the streets of a town whose name you've only seen on geographical maps, in a gown whose tail spans into yet another different town, in the name of looking for a place to sleep with only few minutes to curfew, especially not after a long, exhausting day in your 6-inch red bottom designer heels. Not the life you want. Go look for a place to sleep, pre-visit, and book it. Okay? And I prefer it's in the same place that you had your reception like we did. And they came through for us. Oh, another thing, you want to check the loos and the water and everything. You don't want to be taking a cold shower. Don't set your wedding day anywhere close to when you're having your menses. Guys, I almost did this mistake because, okay, TMI, but initially the date I picked for my wedding day was it was coinciding with the day 2 of my menses, and guys, I have the most terrible cramps ever. So imagine if I didn't realize that and we didn't change the date. That day I would be the one crying as everybody else is laughing. You do not want to set your wedding day to coincide with any day of your menses. Be it day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Keep it as far away from your menses as possible, unless you want to cry looking at that bowl of rice that you cannot have because your pains won't allow you to. Pick comfortable shoes, unless you want to be wincing the whole day. Guys, laugh at me all you want, but your girl went for the flattest shoes she could find for her wedding day. My matrons were like, are you really sure you want to be in flats the whole day? Are you really sure, Stuart? I was like, guys, I know myself. I'm not I'm not really into heels that much, and I prefer comfort over style, or whatever you can call it. Mimi, I wanted to be comfortable the whole day, so I went for the flattest things I could find. I don't know if I can find them, guys. Let me not show you a picture. You laugh at me the whole day. They were cute but flat. Or if you insist once again on wearing your 6-inch red bottom designer heels, by all means, knock yourself out. Just ensure that you have flat shoes handy for when your feet begin to kill you, okay? So that you can find something comfortable to change in. Especially for the reception. If you're the kind who is going to dance on the reception, you don't have to do that in heels, okay? So get yourself a pair of flat shoes, keep them handy. Those can be with your best lady or a matron. Remember to carry snacks for your wedding party. Your wedding party involves most of gentlemen. Men are a bit hardy. They can, they are more hunger averse kind of, but just include them. You can carry snacks for your groomsmen, your bridesmaids, and most importantly for the kids. Kids get hungry way faster than the rest of you. So you really want to put some snacks there for them. You want to have your makeup touch-up bag for when your mascara starts running after you have cried as you watch. By the way, guys, funny story. I told myself that as I'm walking down the aisle, if my fiance at that time doesn't shed some tears, I'm going back to start walking again until he does. Guys, guess who ended up crying? It was me. So, and by the way, let me tell you, it was my first time putting on makeup, and it wasn't funny. Because now, all I was thinking about is, how am I going to cry? And then, my makeup will start running. And then, now I was like, until I couldn't do that anymore. But anyway, guys, you want to carry makeup touch-up. By the shout out to my makeup artist Nina Makeovers, guys. I'm going to link them down below. Go follow them on Instagram and Facebook and whatever platform they are on. They really came through for me, and she's a homie, by the way. She's my home girl. So shout out to Nina. She did such a marvelous job. And by the way, guys, tell you what, she came back. She agreed to come back at the reception area and charge me way less than what she had charged me. It was almost like she didn't even charge me at all. And she came back, redid my makeup, and your girl was good to go. She was really great. Know when to stop going on Pinterest. Yes, I know, guys. Most people usually, okay, for me, for my inspirational pictures, images, how I wanted the whole layout of my wedding to be, the decor, the cakes, yeah, all those nitty-gritties of a wedding, I got all the inspiration from Pinterest. So guys, while it's a really good thing to have inspiration from Pinterest or make a vision board from Canva or anything like that, it's really important to know when to step back from Pinterest. Comparison is the thief of joy. When you start going back on Pinterest, that time, remember, you have 2 weeks left. You've done much of the planning, and up to where you are comfortable with everything you have planned. Then you make the mistake of going back to Pinterest, then you see something better or something else, and then your brain convinces you that it is better than what you had already set up for your wedding. And now this is the time you want to change it, and you want to pressure everybody into changing it, and then people are just going to be tired of you and your bridezilla moods, and they're just going to do you dirty. So know when to take a break from Pinterest. Be confident in everything you have done. Be comfortable with what you have done. Tosheka to the fact that you have really done a lot, and step away from that and let your wedding day unfold as you had imagined it in your head. So don't mess it up by going back and forth from Pinterest to wherever and comparing with how other people's weddings went. Don't do that. Know when to step away from the planning and coordination and hand over to somebody else to spearhead the remaining part up until the wedding day. Trust me, you do not want to wake up on the morning of your wedding or to be woken up, because I'm sure I was too tired, and that is the time the sleep was the sweetest. So imagine, you do not want to be woken up in the morning with somebody be like, we haven't received this and this. Where are the programs? So who was supposed to sit on which side? Where are the kids' shoes? Things like that. Trust me, you don't want to go crazy. So do this. I think up to a week or a few days to your wedding day, hand over all the planning that you have done to somebody else who can spearhead it the way you want it. So that every call they'll be your punching bag, by the way. Every calls from your vendors, every issues about the kids, everything about programs, about wedding vows, and by the way, your wedding vows you should have handed over to your officiating minister way before. Don't do that on your wedding day. If you want to include shoe game, so make sure you hand all the, you have taken like 8-10 months, 1 year planning your wedding. You have everything in place. By the way, get somebody you trust to be part of the wedding planning with you. Like for me, that was my friend AC. Thank you so much, girl. You came through for me so much. Get somebody you trust, make them part of the wedding process. When I was going to buy my dress, she was there. When we were going for literally she was there through every stage of it, because I was keeping her updated with everything I wanted of how the wedding day should go, so that in case I am not in the position of making some decisions, of still being in the limelight. Of course, you're not going to be in the position. It is your wedding day. You're going to sit tight, be a doll, and be told what to do. So get somebody else who, even for AC was a bridesmaid, so partly she was also going to be, away from all the hustle and bustle going on. So I was trusting her to pick all that we have planned with her and hand it over to a matron. Somebody else will spearhead it from there. And I cannot stress this enough. Enjoy your wedding day. Regardless of what is going on behind the scenes, regardless of nani amekosa kuku, regardless of who doesn't eat beef, akona sijui allergy, the cake imefika ikiwa lopsided. Guys, regardless of whatever is going on in the background, do yourself a favor and enjoy your wedding day. But then props to my husband. Hey, that man enjoyed the day. And by the way, he told me it's the first wedding he has gone to, so he has no other wedding to compare it to. So for him, it was perfect, it was beautiful. But Mimi, I kept on picking mistakes, and I kept on forgetting to enjoy my wedding day. I was like, now what is this one doing? Now what? Don't rob yourself of the joy. Your wedding day comes just once, unless you're planning to remarry, which I am not. Okay, so do yourself a favor and enjoy your wedding day. You have taken a whole year to plan for that one day, and then you end up hating it. So despite whatever is going on in the background, despite the fact that your officiating minister is late, I don't care. Okay, enjoy your wedding day. Okay, unless your spouse doesn't show up, that's a different story. So yep, enjoy your wedding day. So those are my tips for my brides. I'm so proud of you. If you're going to have your wedding, I'm so proud of you. This marks the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kindly consider giving it a thumbs up down below. Share this video with your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe down below, and tell your friends to subscribe, because this only gets better. So guys, that's it for this week's video. I'm really waiting to see you guys in the next video, and hoping you come back once again. So until next time guys, bye.